One key learning I've had from the Chief Customer Officer Council is that when we started on this journey, we had a very difficult time sort of connecting customer experience improvements to the bottom line and really demonstrating the impact from a financial perspective and the value that these initiatives bring to the business. Sitting with other council members, having conversations, a one-on-one conversation on the phone with a colleague from Oracle who had been through the same experience was extremely helpful in clarifying different metrics that one could use to really isolate the impact of these efforts. So I brought that learning back, talked to our CFO, talked to some folks in our finance area, and was able to demonstrate the connection between an improved customer experience and eliminating a lot of expense in the organization. So much so that the CEO has put on his scorecard for his leadership team that they need to drive out $100 million in expense based on the waste that we identified through a bad customer experience. So for example, we identified 6 million phone calls. 6 million phone calls tied to not having a dental ID card. And we were able to convince leadership that if they created a dental ID card, they could drive out 6 million calls, which is much cheaper, much better savings than actually the cost it would be required to produce a card. So and demonstrating some of those trade-offs and doing that through the learning from some of my fellow council members has been very helpful.